Welcome back to my channel. Now if you're like me and where I live and you open the door and that heat hits you in the face, no, makes you not want to cook anything. Our highs have been being in the 90s, and then with the heat index we're well above 100. But I got a remedy for that when it comes to cooking something to eat. It's called an air fryer. Because I tell you what, my AC is doing all it can do right now to keep up with the temps outside, just so I can stay cool in the house. And now we keep ours set on 73 and it's comfortable in here. But if you turn that oven on, you already know what's going to happen. So if you're wanting some pizza and you don't want to order takeout, you want to make it at home, but you don't want to turn the oven on and heat that house up, I've got a remedy for you. So come on, go with me. Let's go make us some pizza. And I'm just going to cut this in half. Now you can cut it in thirds, but I think I'm going to do half today. Now we're going to be making a breakfast pizza. You can make a homemade gravy. I've done that before, but today I'm using convenience, and I'm going to use half of this gravy pack because I don't need the whole thing. Okay, so I took me some water and put it in a pot. I didn't measure it. You can measure if you want to. And I've put about half of my gravy pack in here. You want to do that while your water is either cold or lukewarm. I've got it turned on about a low to medium heat. I'm going to let that start heating up, and as it does so, it's going to thicken, and that's what you're looking for. I am going to add a little black pepper into my gravy. It's starting to get nice and thick, and that's what I'm looking for. So let's get us a scrambled egg made. I've got me a little butter melting back here in my iron skillet. Going to get my egg scrambled up. I'm going to add in just a little bit of milk. I'm going to pour my egg in there. We're going to get it scrambled up. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. We're going to call this done because it is going in the air fryer. Okay, I've taken one of my silicone air fryer mats and I've put my artisan flatbread on top of it. Now I'm going to start with my gravy, and I'm just going to spoon some of that gravy out onto that crust. Next, I'm going to layer my egg on. Now if you want to cook 2 eggs for it, you just go right ahead. I just wanted 1 on mine, and I think 1 is going to be plenty. Now I'm going to take one of my chicken maple breakfast sausages, and I'm going to cut this up in little small bite-sized pieces, and we're going to put that on top of the eggs. Now I also have a couple of pieces of bacon that I almost forgot about that Keith had cooked the other day with some pancakes. I'm going to break this bacon up into small pieces, and I'm going to lay that out on my pizza also. Now if y'all hear some really weird little noise in the background, my little 13-pound Chihuahua pug is asleep in the next room, and she is in there snoring like a whole grown man. Now you want to take a shredded cheese of your choice. I'm going to be using this mild white cheddar. Mine is a thick cut. Use what you have. For some reason, and I don't know why, I like the white cheddar. I don't like the yellow one. I have no clue why. Anyway, you just want to put as much cheese as you want on your pizza. Now I'm going to hit the top of mine with a little bit of crushed red pepper. And I'm also going to be throwing on some green onions. I saw these in the fridge, hanging out in this little bag where we had salad. And so I'm just going to put me some of these on the top, get rid of a few of them. Now I brought my air fryer basket over here, and this is why I put it on the silicone liner. It's easier for me to transfer it over into my air fryer. Now we're good to go. I'm going to pop it in the air fryer on 365 degrees for probably around 5 minutes. I'm going to check it at 5. Okay, I think I said I was putting it on 365. I'm not. I'm going to put it on 360 for about 5 minutes and we'll check it. Oh, I think we're good to go. So it cooked on 360 degrees for 6 minutes. So you're probably going to want to let this cool for just a couple of minutes before you try to get it out of the air fryer. So this is what my breakfast pizza looks like. It smells wonderful. So we're going to get it on a plate and then give it a taste. It looks really good. It smells good too. So we're going to give it a bite. Let me see which corner I want. Okay. Okay. This is really good. That's a great breakfast, lunch, or dinner. The one scrambled egg was perfect on this size pizza, along with just one of the maple chicken sausages and one piece of bacon. So it's delicious. Give it a try. I'm gonna go eat. Okay, I had to pop back on here for just a minute so you could see the inside. Don't know how well you can see it, but that gravy in there on that crust, yeah, it's delicious. Okay, see you in the next recipe. For our second pizza, we're going to take the other half of the artisan flatbread, and I'm going to put it on my little silicone air fryer liner. Makes it easier. Now this step is optional, but it is recommended. We're going to make a creamy sauce base for our pizza. We're making a buffalo chicken flatbread pizza. So for the creamy sauce base that I'm going to be making, you either need some ranch dressing or some blue cheese. I don't care for blue cheese, so I'm going to be using some ranch. Now I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to put some in this bowl. I don't want a real thick sauce, so we're going to start with this. You're also going to need a little bit of mayonnaise. And a little dab of lemon juice. I'm just going to mix those 3 ingredients together. I'll set that to the side for just a minute. I'm going to get me another bowl. Now to my bowl, I'm going to add me a little bit of butter. I'm going to pop this in the microwave and melt it down. Now you want to take you some buffalo sauce. This is what I'm using. And I'm just going to add some into my butter. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of onion powder. I'm just going to mix that around in the bowl until it's all good and combined. Now you want to get you some rotisserie chicken or some grilled chicken, chicken that's already cooked. This is what I'm going to be using. Now I'm just going to be taking mine and I'm going to be cutting it up into smaller pieces, just little bite-sized pieces. You can shred it. Just put it in your buffalo sauce mix. Mine is actually still partially frozen because I forgot to set it out. That's okay. It's going to cook up real nice, real quick. Once you get your chicken in your bowl, you just want to stir that around and get that chicken nice and coated. I'm going to add just a little more buffalo sauce to mine. I want mine nice and flavorful. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side and let those flavors meld together just a little bit and let that soak into the chicken for just a few minutes. Okay, I'm preheating my air fryer at 360 degrees for a couple of minutes. While we're doing that, I'm going to get started on assembling the buffalo chicken flatbread pizza. So to start with, you want to take your creamy sauce that we put together. You just want to spread it all over. Now you use however much you like. I don't like a real thick sauce, so I'm choosing to use a really thin layer. Before I go any further, I am going to brush a little bit of olive oil along the edges. Now you can do it all over the bottom if you want to. I should have done this before I put the sauce on, but I actually forgot. So I'm going to do it now. It's not a step that you even have to do. It is optional. So I could have just not done it at all. But I really like the edges of my flatbread pizza to be crispy. And this is going to help with that. Okay. The next step is you want to take some shredded mozzarella cheese and you want to take some cheddar cheese. Now I'm using a mild white cheddar. You want to take some of both and put you a little bit on top of the sauce. This mild white cheddar is a thicker cut. Next, we're going to take our buffalo chicken mixture and you're going to spread it evenly on top of the cheese. Next, you're going to add some more cheese to the top. So I'm going to go in with my white cheddar. And a little more mozzarella. Now you can use blue cheese if you like blue cheese. You want to place your pizza in your air fryer basket. And we're going to close it up. We're going to set it on 360 degrees for 6 minutes. Okay, here's my buffalo chicken flatbread pizza. I did let mine cook for an additional minute, so mine was in for a total of 7 minutes. That is perfect for me. I'm going to set this over here to the side, and I'm going to let it sit for just a minute. Then we're going to get it on a plate. We're going to get it dressed. You know, you got to dress it up. Doesn't that look delicious? It smells so good. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to dress it up just a little bit. I'm going to take me some ranch. And I'm just going to drizzle me some all on the top. Now this bottle's about empty, so we're just going to kind of splash it on there, I guess. Now I'm also going to take some of my buffalo sauce. And I'm going to drizzle that on the top also. And next, I'm going to sprinkle me a little bit of parsley flakes on it. And you can sprinkle you some red onions on it. I don't have any, but I'm going to use me some green onions. And there you go. You've got you a delicious buffalo chicken flatbread pizza, and you didn't have to heat your kitchen up to do it. Okay, y'all. I'm here with this buffalo chicken flatbread pizza. It looks and smells delicious. So I'm just going to pick it up off this plate. And we're going to give it a little taste. That's delicious. Wow. This is really good. You're going to want to make one of these. If you like buffalo chicken, this is a must. And who wants to heat their kitchen up? Throw your pizza in the air fryer. Mine took 7 minutes, but I could have stopped it at 6. So I'm going to say, depending on your air fryer, it's probably going to take anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please go give it a like, share the video, and leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite flatbread pizza is. I'm going to go eat. I'll see you in the next video.